Hello friends and welcome at my channel. Today we do just one more trigonometrical limit. Maybe I do few more, but well, we have to move on further. There are so many different topics. So this is one of the last, considering this kind of questions. So we have a limit. X is approaching 0. We are having the cosine of 3x minus the cosine of 4x divided over x times the sine of 2x. And in one of my previous videos on trigonometry, I was explaining some formulas with the cosine and sine of sum and difference of two values, and we're applying here. So if you remember, cosine of alpha minus cosine of beta, I'll link the video also here, equals to minus 2 sine of alpha plus beta divided by 2 times sine of alpha minus beta divided by 2 as well, 2 inside the sine. So, but as I mentioned, I link it here. So we applied in this case, that means we're having minus 2 times sine of 3x plus 4x divided by 2 times the sine 3x minus 4x divided by 2, also still divided by x divided by the sine of 2x. Alright, so what we have is the limit x towards 0. We are basically having minus 2 times the sine of 7x divided by 2 times sine of minus x divided by 2 divided over x times 2 sine of x times cosine of x. I can simplify, right? In this case it's easier to, well, simplify it like this because we can cancel 2 here and there. This minus and coming in front, so it's becoming plus. We're having a limit x towards 0. We're having the sine of 3.5x. We're having the sine of a half x, since we put minus outside, and then we're having x times the sine of x times the cosine of x. Well, as cosine of x, as x is approaching 0, the value is 1. So this one we can separate. Actually, this is 1. We don't care about this one. It's about sine and x. So let's do it like in 3 steps. We're having the sine of 3.5x divided over x. We're having limit x towards 0 of the sine of a half x divided over the sine of x. And we are having one more limit, x towards 0 of 1 divided by the cosine of x, which is, of course, 1. So what about the last two? We are having limit x towards 0, and, well, we're writing it sine of 3.5x divided over 3.5x times 3.5, which we can easily take outside of the parenthesis, outside of the limit, times the limit x towards 0. We're having, if you remember, sine of a half of x, and we're just dividing this one by x, and we're also dividing the sine of x by x, so we're not changing anything, but at the same time we're having 3.5, this limit is 1, times limit x towards 0, and once again we need a half here, so we are having a half here and a half there, and we don't need anything here because this is already 1 if x is approaching 0. So we're kicking a half outside. We're having this limit is also 1, so we're having 3.5 times a half. This is 1.75. I think it's a nice one. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next, most probably very last video considering the trigonometrical limits. All the best. See you. Bye-bye.